Hi, welcome. Can you hear me? Is everything working okay? Hi, people. How are you? How are you doing today? Let me turn this light on. Just give me 1 second. Does that make it a little better? A little? How are you guys doing today? Thank you for all those hearts. Thank you. How are you people doing today? Welcome to the stream, last stream of the week. It's a Friday. Good morning, Alice. Thank you for joining in. Guys, I know I'm a little late today, but let me tell you something. One of the really good things, can you hear me very well there? Yeah, clear? Good, thank you. So, one of the things that I really like about working from home, having like being in a home office, is that I can spend more time with my family. But the other thing is, sometimes it can be like complicated because then you just spend more time with them and time flies, you know. I didn't want it to. I was rocking my baby, so that's more important, guys. Priorities, right? No, but yeah, I really like working from home. You can spend your time with just doing more of the things that matter in life. Man, it feels weird not to have my headset today, but I'm glad you can hear me well. So guys, I have really bad news. No, it's not bad. So we missed the trade yesterday. It did happen our way. We just missed our entry. So Danny went wild with some news that we had in the middle of the night. So right now I'm just waiting to see what he wants to do today. We don't have any more news till Monday. So that will be good. So yeah, this is the last stream of the week. So let's have fun, people. How are you guys doing? So it's your time to, so you do like hybrid, so you go to the office sometimes? Man, I hate being stuck in traffic. I hate it. I really hate being stuck in traffic. You know when it's the worst? When you need to use the restroom or something like that? Is the camera good? Is it looking good, or does it look like blurry and stuff? Is it better? I think it is better now. Yeah, so it's kind of bad. So it did went our way yesterday. We entered around here. It was going, no, wait, what happened? Yeah, look, so this is what we thought it was gonna do. It's just gonna keep bouncing here forever, which it did. And then we had our breaking point here. I thought we were just gonna keep going lower after this engulfing candle, but it didn't work. We had a little reversal with the news that we had last night, and yeah, we got wicked out. So let's just keep waiting to see today if we have any kind of opportunities. Oh, good. I'm glad that you can see me well. So how are you guys doing today? Other than being stuck in traffic, which sucks. I don't envy you for, like, not even for a minute, Alice. But I hope you don't encounter any bad traffic today. How you people doing today? Are you like trading? Are you like, what are you guys doing today? Alice is going to the office, so she's gonna be stuck in traffic, so that's not cool. Chuchua, 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 wa, wa. Compañía. Yeah, so that's life. Thank you for joining. Thank you for being here. How are you people doing today? How is life treating you today? What was the last? We had some news from Belgium about the industrial production, like some reports from them. So remember, we're trading euro against USD. So any kind of news that impact any country in the European nation or in the United States directly is gonna affect our trades, how it goes open then. So if it's good for euro, it's gonna be bad for our trades, or not bad, but it's just gonna go up. Now we're looking to sell a little. Why we're looking to sell? Because if we go to the bigger time frames, we can see that we're at the top. Every time that we're around this area, we're in a selling area. Every time that we're down here, we're in a buying area. So right now I think we're way at the peak. I think we start going down. We just need to figure it out how and when. How deep and when is it gonna happen? But so all the news that impact that make the dollar go down, it does not work on our favor. So far this week has been a rough week for the dollar. I was expecting it to be completely the opposite, but nope. Mr. Dollar had a different idea in mind, which is okay. It just happens. So, how are you guys doing? But yeah, yesterday we had a really good entry. We had a really good take profit here. Then it went up again. Because yesterday here, we did had a little take profit, so that's good. But we wanted more. This challenge is getting to be a little harder than I expected. So it's gonna be funny to see how we can make it happen. But again, it's not about like how fast we can get to the result. It's mostly like how do it every day, understand the skills, know what's gonna take for you to get there, you know, and do whatever you need to do. So Alice, when you're not driving to the office, what do you like doing in your free time? Like when you're like in those hours that you're sitting on the car in traffic, what would you rather do instead? Painting. You like painting. That's so cool. Something I never had a patience for it. Or the talent, to be completely honest. And reading. What do you like reading? Yeah, I'm not talented enough to be painting, to be completely honest. I would like to pretend that I am, but I'm not. Yeah, so let's see how it goes. I'm hoping for it to get us fiction. Nice. Any book that you're reading right now that you like, that you recommend? Stories about adventure. Nice. Like Lord of the Rings. Do you like Lord of the Rings? Do you read the books? I really I really think that it's gonna go down at some point right now. I don't know. Wild Friday. Anything can happen today. Let's see where it goes. Let's be patient though. When was the last Friday? See what I mean? .49%. This whole move. 0.70%. Poof. Yep. So I don't know. It might go up. How much is from here to here? How does it look for you to you guys? Too busy right now? Yeah. It's just a little crazy. So I really think it's just gonna keep, I don't know, in the 4 hours we are above the EMA, so we're probably just gonna have another. We've been kind of at the top for a while now, though. Hi, people. Thank you for your likes. Well, thank you for joining. So, how is your day treating you today? Man, we completely blew our entry yesterday. But let's see if he gave us another one. Although remember, today the market closes, so we don't want to be pushing it too hard till the end of the day. So let's see if we get any kind of good opportunities right now. I'm sorry, like guys, I'm just checking something here. But tell me, like, are you trading something right now? What is what you're doing? Man, this week here, I hate it. I hate it. It just got me. It wicked me out. We were talking about that the other day. Remember, Alice? Well, it happened. I might stop loss a little above whatever we were doing here, and this little thing jumped in here for a second and just got me out of the party. This like right here. We were in a good position. We entered well, and it just got us out. That's life. Sometimes it's gonna happen, and you just better accept it. Haven't gotten used to it though, like to be completely honest. I don't know if you ever can, you know, like you did everything well, you everything went your way, like just for a second. You said nope, and then it just keeps going back. And I don't know if this means that I'm timing back my entries. That's why I'm getting kicked out. Like I thought it was really good entry, but apparently it was not because I got wicked out. So I need to probably like just be better at it, you know. I think that's the takeout from this trade last night is it's one thing to understand like más o menos what the market wants to do, and the other thing is to time it well, to really like understand when it's gonna happen. I've seen a couple of these like gurus say should prove that and like use that as a proof, you know. Like they come later and say like, oh look, the trade that I predicted went my way. I didn't enter. Well, yeah, you didn't enter because you were not sure. Like it is really like easy to see what it worked or didn't work and just say like, oh well. But yeah, yesterday I completely missed it because of my timing. I think that just happens all the time, right? So yeah, we're just waiting and hanging and chatting. What are you guys people? What are you people doing right now? Are you stuck in traffic too, or you're just like having a good time? Where are you watching us from? Yesterday we had people from Morocco. We have people from where's Carlos from? Kenya. Really cool. Really cool. Alice from the United States. That's so cool. Thank you everybody for joining. Thank you for those likes. And just tell us people like what is what you're trading, what is what you're doing today, what is a goal that you're looking to achieve. I have a question for you guys and I want you to be completely honest. Are you the kind of people that set some goals, like some goals at the beginning of the year, like that you broke down all the things that you wanted to achieve? How you call that? Alice is an English teacher. Resolutions. I got it. Resolutions. Your New Year's resolutions. Because it's not to be a party pooper, but I don't know if you realize that we're halfway through the year and you probably haven't even achieved any of them. So I want to know, have you people like been working on them or not? And if you have one, like share with us, which is like, what is the resolution that, or your goal that you're so focused on working, that you said at the beginning of the year, it doesn't matter what it takes, I'm gonna conquer this. I'm gonna achieve this, I'm gonna lose those pounds, or I'm gonna make extra money, or what is the thing that was on your mind? When you were like probably drinking, celebrating, and just promising things that you were not gonna keep to yourself. Or am I the only one that sometimes sets some like goals and never goes and get them? Do we only have like go-getters here? I hope we do though. So yeah, we're just waiting again. This whole game is about waiting, man. But it's the thing that we were talking about yesterday. Remember, like how life itself and everything that we want from this life is just patience. Like it just requires for us to go do things without knowing. Like this is my understanding of faith, and of course, who am I? I can be completely wrong, like everything that I say or do, right? But my definition, my understanding of faith is, imagine that you see a wall right in front of you and you're driving as fast as you can. And you're like, man, I know I'm gonna crash. And something inside of you says like, no, you're not. You just close your eyes and believe. And that's faith, man. Like sometimes we just wanna know that the result is gonna happen before we even start so we can move, you know. If you do this, if you upload 100 videos, you're gonna make $1 million. If somebody signed that, you would probably finish. You know, it would be hard. Like I think most people would give up because this is something that I keep telling people, and this is 100% true. I guarantee you that if for 100 days you go doing 100 push-ups, you're gonna see results in your body. But nobody wants to do that. If for 100 days you eat better, if for 100 days you work out every single day, you're gonna see results. But nobody wants to do that, and I can guarantee that. Anybody can guarantee that. It's easy. It's not. It's not like you need to learn anything else. You just need to move. You know, eat less, move more. But we don't want to do things that matter. We just don't. We just want to blame things for not happening. And that's so cool. That's why we're here to learn. Doesn't matter if we don't get the right trades. It doesn't matter. Like, we'll get it eventually. One trade a day, $1 a day. We'll get to our goal. So yeah, yesterday went really well. Just we need to see how it goes today. The game is about waiting. Although we closed today at 3 p.m. for us around here, so we don't have that much time to trade today. Let's put the deadline here. Okay. Let's start deadline. Like that's the last day, the last time that we can go today when the market closes. So let's see how it goes. Let's see if we can get our trade. Are you excited for the weekend, man? Like, do you think the weekend's over? Do you not over? Do you think the weekend's off, Alice? Man, I'm telling you, English is complicated. English is complicated. I need a private tutor, a private tutor. I think so. So tell me in the comments, guys, are you happy for the weekend? Like, you excited? Do you think that take the weekends off? Or do you guys like need to work on the weekends? Or not need, you choose to sometimes, right? I think we're gonna, let's get rid of this. Let's get a new one. I just really want that to happen. I'm very excited for the weekend. Cool. Do you have any plans? Or you just like, let's see how it goes. Just resting. Man, like, resting is the best. I think I'm kind of old now, but going out for me is not as exciting anymore. I think I'm just more like, I'm excited to be able to just rest and be with my family. I'm kind of old now. That's what happens with life, right? You just don't get excited about a weekend and just going out anymore. I don't know. Or is it just me, guys, that you just start to be like, I just want to be in my house, watch a movie, grill. I love grilling, watching the NFL, just chilling out, completely chilling out, disconnecting from the market and just seeing how, man, just enjoying life. Yeah, probably something like that. $9.39. Let's wait a little longer. Patience is key. We just need to practice patience and not over trading. Sometimes it's easier it's better to keep the hands away from the keyboard and just see how it goes and what it develops and to just go and trade something just for the fun of it. Like we were talking about with Carlos yesterday, like over trading and greed is one of the worst enemies from a day trader, from any kind of trader. And I think honestly from any kind of things that we do, that's how you lose, by wanting more and not knowing when to quit. Nope. No thank you. No thank you. I have a question for you guys, and if you guys are scrolling through the feed, through the lives right now, are you like me, like weird enough to see like just chickens or dogs? Like, is that something that you like watching too? Sometimes I ask myself, like, I see people doing really cool stuff live, like really cool stuff, like things that are, I don't know, like making art, or like Alice that she says that she paints. You see somebody like doing something really cool, and then you just see somebody sleeping, and they have like 5 viewers, and then you just see somebody sleeping and he has like 1,000 viewers. Like, how? I, I honestly don't understand. Or you see like chickens, and the chickens are not even running around, but you know that sometimes they might come, so you just watch them for hours. I don't know. It's crazy to me. Like, it's crazy to me. And man, it's just the algorithm, right? Like people would say, "Oh yeah, it's what the algorithm shows you." It's what people like watching, man. It's like you're watching chicken. It's cool. Again, I'm not gonna blame you. I like watching them sometimes. Are people sleeping? It's not my kind of gig, I guess. But yeah, if you're like right now like scrolling through lives, I want you to ask that question. Just tell me exactly what is the kind of content that you like watching. What is the thing that you're like? I'll stop here for a second because it's funny. Like everybody has their own thing, right? But I guess like not everybody's so different, because if there's like 1,000 people watching somebody sleeping, like there's something in there probably. I don't know what it is. I don't see it, but that's what I want to know. What am I missing out? What part of the fun am I not catching there? Let's see how it goes. Doggy daycare. and fishing. That's what you like watching? Nice. And that's another example, for example. My personal opinion, okay? Fishing, good. You're seeing people doing something and it's entertaining and you're like willing to see what they're gonna get. But like a doggy daycare, like you just see dogs running around. I don't know. Hey, I'm not here to judge. I grew up watching the Discovery Channel and Animal Planet. I love that stuff. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. Construction. I like those videos too. But then you see like the construction people or like the fishing people and they only have like 2 views, 10 views. And again, you see somebody sleeping and they have like 2,000. I don't know. Or the doggy daycare like 600 and the guy that is teaching math is like 1. The guy that is teaching English for free, 2. Somebody wrapped on a post on like a light post, 7,000. It's just funny. It's just funny, guys. Sleeping videos are just, I'm there with you. Like I honestly don't see what, I don't understand what people see on those. Like it's just too much for me. Yeah, it's too crazy. No, no, and I'm there with you. I think it's just really like different. To each their own, though, right? Yeah, so that's what for today. We're just waiting for this to happen. I don't know, it might go up probably. I'm not sure about it. I really think that we're gonna have here like at least a little retraction. I don't know. Probably with some of these. If we want to consider this like untaken liquidity, we can. So, but that's not enough. We want more. It's already tapped into it, so I don't know. I don't know, it's crazy. No lo sé. I don't know. I don't know. No lo sé. No lo sé, señor. ¿Qué hacemos? What should we do with this trade? Thank you for all those likes and thank you for all those reactions. Really appreciate it, guys. Man, so I want to know about you guys. How's your day going? Alice, thank you. You're the only one active on the chat always. I really appreciate it. I wish more people just would like have a conversation with us. Just jump in, guys. Jump in, have fun. We're not here to judge. We're here to just be friends. We're friendly people. Right, Alice? Man, guys, it's just crazy. It's just crazy. What do you think about that, guys? Thank you everybody for joining. Thank you for being here. And tell us, how's your Friday going? How's your Friday? Is it starting or ending for you? And how's it going? We're here just staring at euro dollar to see what is going to happen today before the market close. And to see if we get our entry signal so we can enjoy some of these profits. We want some money today. Some money for the weekend, that would be cool. I don't know, guys, what do you think about it? How do you see it? Is anybody out here that can give me any kind of insight? What are you trading? How do you feel about your trade? So yeah. Man, this thing is not moving. This thing is not moving at all. Patience, man, patience. Let's just wait here to see what happens. I realized, honestly, looking back through all like the trades that I make and the mistakes that I made so far in this journey, I've realized that when I lose money is because I'm really like trying just to get some action, you know? I just want to be a part of something. I just want to have the thrill, or I just want to. I have the FOMO. I don't want to miss any trades. I don't want to miss any kind of opportunities. But man, like the market is not gonna extinguish. If we don't get a trade today, we're gonna get another one next week. You know, like there's always something happening. We just need to be able to control our emotions, understand that the market is not gonna reward your needs. The market is not gonna give you exactly what you need when you need it, and it's gonna give it to you when you're doing the thing that you need to be doing. And just, man, just be understanding that if it happens, happens. You know, like we were talking earlier about faith, and that's the thing about faith. You know, again, like all of us humans, we want to be sure that the thing that we want, the reward is gonna happen, and when is it gonna happen, and how big is it gonna be? Is it gonna be worth it for me to go that stuff? Is it worth it for me to just push myself and put myself out there? I don't know, like think about it for a second. And this is something that I heard a lot of people say before, like when you talk to people that they don't want to be in a relationship, and then you're like, but why? And they're like, okay, but in the past I've been like hurt. Okay, well, who hasn't? You know, if you love somebody, then you know what having a broken heart feels like, and we know it sucks. But the thing is, if you're gonna miss out in life just because you don't want to be hurt, and you don't want if you just want to know that the outcome is gonna be good, you're gonna miss out from the whole experience. You know. So it's the same with trading, it's the same with any kind of goal that you have in life. Like you need to go through the bad parts to be able to enjoy the good times, you know? And waiting is just one of the shitty parts of all of this. Losing money is the shittiest of all of them. But if you don't want to if you want to stop losing money, you just need to start controlling your emotions. Probably you already have a really good strategy. The thing is, you're not following your strategy. And I'm gonna make this example again with people just trying to lose weight, okay? When people try to lose weight, it's not that they don't know what to do. It's not that they don't know what it takes. It's not that we don't know exactly what is the thing that we need to do to just get in better shape. Most of us, we already know that the thing that you need to do is to eat better and to exercise more. Eat less, exercise more. Walk. Like if you don't walk, go on a walk. If you don't do push-ups, do push-ups, you know? It's not that complicated. So it's exactly the same way that happens with trading. Probably if you're watching me or somebody else, you already know most of the things you need to know, you know? Now you need to go put them in practice and have self-control. Understand that sometimes you're gonna miss some trades, so that's fine. Like the whole concept of the market, for you to make money, somebody else somewhere else, like somebody in the world needs to lose that money for you to make money. That's the whole concept of the market, and that's what the market exists, you know? It's somebody wins, somebody loses. That's it. So if you were on the losing side, good. You're part of it. On the shitty part of it. But that doesn't mean that you're always gonna be there. Like we all understand that you cannot get in a forever winning streak, you know? Like you cannot have 100% right. But it's completely the same way in the other way around. You cannot have 100% wrong. We have a saying in Mexico, no hay mal que dure 100 años. There's no like bad thing or bad time frame that it's gonna last more than 100 years. It's just a patch. So sucking at something, being really lame and not understanding how to, it's just part of the game, you know? Like you just need to push hard to understand what is the thing that I can do better. Okay, I already have the knowledge. I already have the information. Like the thing that I always tell you guys about when I used to coach people for sales. You already watch me selling for, I don't know, 1 month. And you went with another like sales guy that is the teacher, another way to doing it. And you went with that guy for 3 months. And you went with another, okay, you already have the knowledge, man. You're just running away. You're just evading the responsibility of what if I made a mistake? Well, what if? You know? What if? If you make the mistake, it means that you put it in the reps, that you're trying, that you're doing something. You know what I mean? See what I'm trying to get? Like, the problem is not the knowledge or the lack of knowledge. The problem is the lack of execution. Most of us. Like, every single time that I talk to a person that wants to have more presence offline, I tell them, okay, what is it online? What is the thing that you're doing, or what is the thing that you know that you need to be doing more? Uploading more. Okay, but what is uploading? Like, just dancing in front of a camera for TikTok is not gonna help you sell more, you know? We need to understand, like, what we do matters. It's not just doing a bunch of it, it's doing something that matters. And do more of the thing that matters, you know? It's just trying to get better at it every single day. And it doesn't matter if you suck at it. It's like, I'm not gonna lie to you guys. I feel real uncomfortable sometimes doing this, just getting in front of a camera and trying to talk to you guys about life and what I'm doing. But I know that the only way that I can connect with you guys better, and the way that I can get better, if I do more and I get out of this awkward part sooner, you know? So that's why I want interaction with you guys. I want you guys to tell me, like, what is your opinion? What is the thing that I can do better? What is, if I don't get that, and if I don't put the reps, then I cannot learn or grow, you know? And it's exactly the same thing with the market. Yes, it's shitty to lose money. That's why you need to use money that you can lose, money that you're not afraid. Imagine that you already lost that money. So now try to get more instead of losing it, right? But just understand that that money might be gone in a couple of seconds if you don't do things the right way. And I'm not saying that I have the right way. I'm just saying that just trust your instincts and do things like based on what's going on in the market, whatever it is you're seeing. What is, like, don't make rush decisions just because, oh my God, I feel like I'm gonna miss this trade. Look, it's going bad. It's going my way. If it crosses here and I don't get in, then I missed it and I suck as a trader. No, man. It just means that you were not comfortable with that trade. That's fine. We'll have another one. Another opportunity will present later. You know, it's not always like, yesterday we had this guy that was really like, had a lot of FOMO for me missing a trade. Then eventually it went my way, another way that he wanted me to enter it. And later on, we had the curve and it happens to go his way, but it's just part of it, you know, like, again, you can see the same chart and see two different things and both can happen in the same day, you know? You just need to be patient enough to understand what's gonna, if you put the time and if you like really invested on understanding, just grab one asset and look at it and stare at it and see what I'm seeing that is happening frequently. What is the thing that is repeating again and again and again? What is the thing that I can just really like try to figure out, okay, this happened 6 times in a row. Will it happen again? Well, probably yes, you know? It happened 100 times in a row. Will it happen again? Well, most likely it's gonna be that yes, you know? It happened a lot more time. Okay, the more it happens, then the more likely it's gonna be. But if you start to understand those patterns, that's all you need. And it's the same with working out. Like, if you set a goal to do 1,000 push-ups and you go out and you try to do 1,000 push-ups your first week, your first day, you're gonna fucking fail, man. And that's fine. that's how it's supposed to go, you know? But if you keep pushing and you keep doing one more rep every single day or every single week, eventually one day you'll get there. So we cannot ask to have a fucking Lamborghini or to have like a yacht waiting for us where we haven't even put the time to understand or to learn. Because again, it's super easy for somebody to come and say like, it's time to buy now. Okay, yeah, it's time to buy, but why? Why should I buy? When do I stop? When do I sell again? You know, why is this happening? If you get those guys to tell you like exactly what's gonna happen, okay, what's gonna happen when they're not there? Like, if they want you to pay thousands of dollars for you to get in their course and to tell you exactly when to trade, then clearly they don't want you to learn, like, easy. I was thinking about this in my morning walk, and I want to share with you guys this thought, okay? So most of us people, we go through stages in life, and I see a lot of people because I used to hang around those people. I know they exist because I used to be one of them, okay? And I used to be anxious and depressed all the time. Most of my life, I was like super anxious and super depressed. And the reason why was we as humans, we have this brain that works, that has one purpose. Our biggest tool that we have in our body, okay? It's to solve problems. And most of us, we don't like putting ourselves in situations when we need to be creative, to be innovative, to not have control over the things that it's going to happen. Like, how can I fix this? How can I solve these things, you know? We don't allow our brain just to work how it's supposed to work. And we just focus on the things that we don't have, or we're just so focused on the things that we're missing, or we're just so focused on the things that we're not doing the right way, that we don't think about, okay, I know that I'm doing that wrong. I know that that thing that I did in the past, okay, it was in the past, and man, whatever, okay. But what can I do today different? What can I do today that I can keep repeating, that I can keep building up, that moves me away from being that thing that I don't want to be anymore? You know what I mean? I know depression comes from a lot of things in life, but it's an emotion that we're like living in, because at least that was for me, you know? I got out of it by just doing more of the things that matter for me, and for the things that I wanted to achieve, and for the things, not just focus on the money, not just focus on losing the weight, focus on becoming the human that I wanted to be for myself and for my family. Becoming the man that I'm supposed to be for my family and for me. And to make proud my parents, my wife, myself, and God. Not in that way, but all those people together. And understanding that things are not going to happen just overnight. Anxiety comes from us trying to like predict the future. They say that anxiety is excess of future and depression is excess of past. And I 100% believe it. The more we live in those time frames, and we live less in the present of what can I fucking do today, the more that we feel stuck, the more that we feel away from God, the more that we feel away from our emotions, from control of our life. Man, if you're not having a good patch right now, that's fine. If you're not going through something good today, that's good. We don't know. Not everything always needs to be happy, rainbows and sunshine. Sometimes it's gonna be rainy days and cloudy days and bad things happen. That's fine. It's just part of the show. It's just a fucking reminder that you're alive, man. That's it. I used to say when I was younger, pain is just a fucking reminder that you're alive. If it hurts, it's because you're here. Now take that and make it, mold it into something that is better. What about making a better self of you? What is the best purpose of life? If it's not improving yourself. What are you doing in this world if it's not trying to be the best that you can be? If you're not trying to change the people around you for the better. You know? So I really think that people like, we just need to be honest with ourselves and say like, what is what I'm looking for? Like, what is what I want to achieve with this? Why am I doing the things that I'm doing? And once you start to like answer those real questions, then then you're gonna have a better mindset of what trading is. Trading is just not to buy Lambos and to buy like jets and just to have those Miami party night. It's understanding how the world moves. It's understanding the only thing that really moves humans, money. And every single tax bracket, or if any single like place of society that you want to go, there's only one language that every single fucking human speaks. Billetes, marmaja, Lucas, money, man. Everybody's chasing those dollars. So if you understand how the money works, how it moves the economy, how it moves countries, how it moves companies, how it moves everything, then you're gonna clearly have an advantage. And if you control your emotions and you're good enough to understand what's gonna happen, then you're like have a superpower above everybody else. And not just in trading, in life overall. I know, that's what I was thinking today in my walk. And that's what I really want for you guys. I know life can be like a really tough battleground, but I think the toughest battleground goes up here. We're just disconnected. We at some point in life we just miss our connection from here to here, and we start doing more things to impress other people, to get love from other people, to try people to man, it is funny to me when I catch myself or when I see other people that they're trying to convince somebody else for something that they like, and not trying to convince to get them involved in, just to try to convince themselves that if they convince somebody else, it's not as bad, you know. I used to do, I used to ask this to I used to ask this to people when I was used to catch them in this thing, you know. It's like, hey, I think like we should go get a beer, and it's like start to sell me the idea, and it's like, man, are you trying to convince me, or are you trying to convince yourself that it's not as bad? Because we're really like I used to tell this to people when they used to be like the first time that they will sell something, you know. Everybody would say, I don't like sales, I'm not good at selling. I'm okay. I just have one question. When you are procrastinating, what is the first thing that you think goes through your mind? You sell yourself a reason why not to do the thing that it was so important for you. I want to lose weight. Okay. I'm gonna be disciplined, I'm gonna start my diet, I'm gonna start working out. Okay. Day 1, good. Day 2, meh. Day 3, day 4, I think I did 3 days in a row, that's fine. 4 days, man, did like what? And you start to beat yourself, man, you did it great, you've been doing a good job, I think that you deserve this. One day it's not bad, and then tomorrow I'll just pick it up. And you start to beat yourself, and you start to sell yourself why you should not do it. So it's not that you're not good at selling, right? When I used to like be a fucking drunk and I would drink every single day, I would pitch and I would always have somebody to drink with. You know why? Because I was so fucking like good at convincing other people. Let's go have a drink. Man, it's a Monday and it's 10 in the morning. I don't care, man. Like, it's a good idea. Just think about it for a second. And I would start just to sell this idea, you know? And I would just get whatever I wanted. So it's not that most of us, we're really bad at, like, it's just that we're not good at, like, being true, honest to ourselves. I was reading this book about, like, psychology behind trading, and it's fascinating that it's applicable to everything. So this guy was talking about, and I'll look for the book. I'll leave the book on the description, because it's a really good book and I think everybody should read this book. But he was talking about how even in the stock market, if you go to places like an office in New York or Chicago, there's gonna be these stockbrokers that's what they like been doing for a living, or they went to school to learn that. They would be asking to another trader like, hey, I'm gonna enter this position, do you think it's good, or do you think, like, everybody needs approval from everybody else because we don't want to deal with the consequences of being wrong, you know? Fuck it, just be you. And if you make a mistake, that's fine. If you don't get the results like in the first try, in the second try, in the third try, fine. Do it for 100 days in a row, and then we'll see. Do it for 300 days in a row, and then we'll see. You know? But if you did it 1 or twice or 3 times and you don't see the results that you want, and you just want to give up, then what's the fucking point of starting already, you know? Your dreams are your dreams. Your goals are your goals. You set them for a reason. Nobody was there with you on New Year's drunk with you saying like, oh yeah, I think that's funny. You should write that one down, man. Like, oh, no, it was you. And if you didn't do it, like, man, start writing what are your goals? What is the thing that you want to achieve for the end of the year? Like, another year just passed by. We're halfway through and you haven't even changed what you wanted to change. You don't have the job that you wanted. You don't have the body that you wanted. You haven't done that thing that you really wanted. Like, man, what's going on? You know? It's all on us, man. It's all on us, and the things that we do every single day matters. They matter more than you would think. Doing things constantly, repeatedly, even though if you don't want to. Mike Tyson has this quote, which I love. Discipline is doing things that you don't like if you want to do them. And I don't think you should do them like if you want to do them. It's just do them because you need to do them, because it matters, because you are what you do every single day. You become the human that you preach and you do every single day. And if you want to be the best version of yourself, start by doing the things that matter. The things that suck. The things that you won't want to do. Because guess what? There's somebody out there that wants what you already have. Like you want something that somebody else has had. And the whole thing about all this game is who wants it more. Who can do more of the things that matter to get that goal? People make fun about Max Verstappen, love it or hate him, he's the best. He's just the best behind a wheel that we've seen in a long time. And not just behind a Formula One, he's really good at multiple disciplines, he's proving himself, right? And I heard about people commenting about how his childhood was not fair because his dad pushed him to practice more instead of just allowing him to eat candy and just run wild. And he's like, yeah, but look who he became, who he is after that, you know? You don't get good as Cristiano Ronaldo just by just being born and being like, hey, I'm just gonna train once every 2 days or once every week and I wanna beat that guy. No, man, this guy is the only thing that he does. Everything for him is football. Why makes you think that you doing it once a week or just eating better once a week is just gonna get you there? I really appreciate you guys tuning in. I'll see you the next one. Thank you for coming.